Good morning, folks. It is the 6th of January, and we are moving forward on our scene. Um, for those of you who are new to my channel, and I assume that there's always going to be new people, I am working on a film, and I am videoing and doing video tutorials as I work on the film to show you the process of what I'm doing while I'm doing it. And the reason for that is there may be some of you out there who are making your own animated film. And my hope is to be a help to you. My hope is to say, hey, let's work on this together, shall we? let's let's find the answers together. So that's what we're doing here. So anyway, this is a little film I'm working on, and you can see me doing it in real time. I believe that working in real time when you're doing a tutorial is better, in my opinion, than working with a time lapse, because with the time lapse, you'd have to slow it down to see what the person's doing, and you may miss some very critical things. But if I show you what I'm doing while I'm doing it, then there's a better chance of you hopefully getting something useful from it. So I am working, by the way, in Rough Animator, if you're wondering what the program is. And it is a very easy to use program. I am not a huge tech person myself. I'm an artist. I've been doing this for many, many years, and I'm a retired animator. But Rough Animator is an excellent program to work in. It is very user-friendly, and it's also very inexpensive. You don't buy a subscription when you buy Rough Animator. You actually buy it outright for $10 for the desktop version, or $5 for the iPad version. You will need a Apple Pencil if you're working on your iPad to draw in Rough Animator, or you will need a stylus if you're working on a Wacom, as I am here. You need your own stylus and everything to work in it, but it's a great program to work in. It's very easy to use, and it's great. It was created by someone who is an animator, I believe, which is probably explains why it's so user-friendly. All right, so where we're doing in-betweens on this scene here, let's see where we're going from. So right now we're at 11. The next key was 15. So we made one in between here. This is 14, which was halfway. And so our next, and then let's see, on 14, oh, I see I have Nora coming in on 14. But I think we'll deal with Lenny first, and then we'll do Nora after the fact. So let's see. Oh, we'll actually see. Well, if Nora comes in on 14, well, then what I can do here, let's see. All right. Then we'll grab, let's see. We'll grab Nora here with our select tool. This is Nora. We'll copy, and then we'll go back one frame to here, where she'd be coming in. We'll paste it, and then we'll move it so that it would be coming in here. And we'll use the line tool here to finish up the box. Let's see, we need to make this brush a little thicker. So yeah, Nora's coming in there. See, that's where Nora's on the left side of the screen there. So she comes in on 14. But it probably also means that she'll be on 13 as well. Yeah, probably. I mean, I could. Well, no. Yeah, I got to show her coming in as well. So, all right. So now we're going to go back. We got, let's see, 11. Okay, so the next in between is going to be 13, which will come in here. So we'll go add after. And we want to put it on the. So this is going to be frame 13, which will also be a breakdown All right, so now here we've got, let's see. All right, so we've got Lenny there, and then he's going out there. So let's see. All right, so okay. All right, so let's see. I guess then what we need to do here is let's see. Okay. All right, so we'll grab Lenny here. Okay. Copy. And we'll go to 13 and paste. All right. Now we've got to erase where his fingers are there. And we need to erase where it's connecting to the block here. All right. Then we need to grab Lenny's body here because he's moving off camera. See, this is how you can eliminate the work of having to draw something when you've already drawn it. So now we can just slide him back. We'll create this in between. See, so he's in, we got our in between right here. Perfect. So you see he's going from there to there to there. Perfect. Same. So you couldn't draw that in between any better. So you might as well just copy it. If something isn't moving that much, or if you've got go to the line tool here, or if you've got something that is it's just taking the same form but it's not changing density, or then you can just copy it. I mean, there's no reason to do work that you don't need to do. Oops. Let's go back to our regular hand there. Let's see. Fingers are coming up. All right. Yeah, I'm a big believer of saving time and work. If you can not have to do a certain amount of work and still get a good effect, then by all means, do it. You're going to have plenty of work to do in your animation. The last thing you need to do is go looking for work that you don't need to do. All right, so let's see. All right, our next drawing. Oh, we got to put Nora in here too. So we had that there for 14. So on 13, we should at least show this block coming away. So this is on the left here. This is Nora going out. So we can copy that, go back, and then paste it. And then bring this down so that we're taking her out of the frame. The line tool again. And there we go. Yeah, see, so that brings her in there. Good. Right. Okay. 14, 13. All right, so now, yeah, okay, so we got one more in between to make, which is 12, which is going to be between 11 and 13. So we'll add a frame in here. Add after. Go back to our, and this is going to be 12, which is a true in between. All right, so let's see. All right, we will put, well, let's just copy, you know what, let's just, okay. So let's copy, yeah, okay, let's copy this, let's just copy Lenny here. And the block and all that. Okay, so we'll go copy, and go forward there, paste. Okay. So erase the fingers here. my daughter in the background. Whoops. Let's see. All right, so grab Lenny here. Okay. And then we're going to move him to the in-between position there. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, that's working nicely. Okay. Okay, so this is our position for 12. And we can finish off Lenny here as he is connecting with the block. There we go. Whoops. All right. Okay. This looks like. There we go. All right. There and there. Okay, so 12, 13, okay. 14, 18, okay. So, on 12, so we need to show one more drawing to show Nora going out. So we'll grab, on 13, we'll grab this block. Copy to 12, paste. And we'll move this down to here. And then finish off the block there. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, nice. Nice. Very nice. All right. Okay, so we got some more in-betweens to do. So what we got all of that done. Okay, so let's see. This was 15. So we got one more in between. We're up to 18. All right, so yeah. All right, so we're slowing out there. So let's see. Let's add, okay, between 15 and 18. 17 is going to be in between. So we'll put an add after here. And we'll say 17 will be our, whoops, 17 is going to be the breakdown here. So, all right, so, well, let's see, let's copy, okay, this is going to be a little different. We'll grab the block and Lenny here. Okay. And we'll go copy, and then to 17 and then paste. Okay, so now we are moving Lenny off camera here. So let's first of all erase where he's connecting with the block here. Okay, then we'll grab Lenny alone. And, all right. And then we can move him to where we think realistically he'd have to be, something like this probably. Right. Okay. Now then, here's something you can do. So, here's a thought. So I got a little bit of his head there. But now you see his hand here. What if I were to grab his hand here? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab his hand from this frame here. I'm going to copy that, go backwards to 17, paste it. Now then, I'm going to bring it up to a position where it might be kind of halfway coming through here. Right. All right. Then, get my eraser here and do a little surgery. So you see what I've done here? I've created an in-between to bring Lenny out of the frame here. Now let's use the line tool to finish the block off here. There we go. We go back to the wavy line and finish out his hand. All right. And let's play that. Yeah. See, so we've created an in between that'll come out from that position. That's not working. That's working pretty good. So we've got, okay, and then Nora. Okay, well, Nora's coming right into the scene here. Okay, so I would say with her, well, we could do, let's see, what could we do? Well, we could grab Nora this way. Grab the block in her hand and everything. And we could go copy, go backwards a frame to 17 and then paste. Then we can move Nora. See, do a little tilting here and bring her into a position that's maybe somewhat like a halfway position here. Okay. And then we can come in here and erase out where she's intersecting with the block that she has already here. Yeah, get rid of that. Then we can finish off the hand there. And then we'll go back to the line tool here to finish off the block. Put the block back in. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. See, we've created an in-between for Nora there. Not bad. This works pretty good. All right. We need one more in-between, and we should be done there. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go, we got 17, 18. So we need 16, 15 to 17. So we need a 16 in here. So let's put one drawing after, and then we'll number this, and this will be drawing number 16. Whoops. 16. Save. I always have to remind myself to save. All right, so well, let's see here. Well, let's grab. Okay, yeah, let's grab. What are we? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so we'll grab Lenny and all the blocks here. Yeah. So we'll go copy down to 16, paste. Okay. Then we're going to move Lenny out of here. So let's create a gap here between him where he's going out. Let's grab him. This trick for in-betweens doesn't work on every situation. There's going to be a lot of times that this just isn't going to work at all. But I just say that wherever you can use it to save yourself work, that's what I'm really saying. Is that, yeah, use it. Just use it. And if it's going to help you get your scenes done faster, I don't know why you wouldn't use it. Okay, back to the line tool. There we go. All right. And then, okay, and then of course we have to get Nora there into the scene. So let's see. that one or is it that one? Well, I'd say let's take this one of Nora because there's more information here of her arm and the box and everything. So we'll go copy backwards to 16, paste, and we'll move it. So probably, let's see. Yeah, she's got to kind of lift it up, doesn't she, to kind of get it. Yeah. So she's kind of going like up and then over. I guess I'm doing that right. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so erase out the areas where it's intersecting with the box and get our whoops get our connectors there. Okay, I think that's right. Let's see. Play. Oh, save. Save! It's important, saving is important too, because one of the things that I notice about Rough Animator, particularly if you're copy pasting a lot of stuff, you have to be kind of careful because when you're doing the copy pasting, I don't know what it is. Maybe there's something about copy pasting that can make Rough Animator crash. Because I've been in the middle of doing copy pasting stuff, and it's done that. So I don't know if there's a characteristic in the software where when you copy paste something and you don't save it right away, there's a glitch somewhere. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about that, but it does seem like that does happen. So it's a good idea to try to just save as much as possible. All right, so we got this scene animated and in between now. And so our next step will be to color it. All right, good people. Well, we are all done for today. We are at 20 minutes. So y'all have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. It's a beautiful day outside here in Los Angeles. I hope it's nice wherever you are. All right, we'll see you later.